loves, it's Am. So I've had a lot of requests for a back to school makeup look, and I thought, well, it's almost that time. I don't know when everyone's going back to school, but I'm sure it's like within the next week or so. So, or maybe 2 weeks. But anyway, I did this. It's kind of a soft bronzy eye, and I tried to use all products from the drugstore minus my foundation, just because it's what works for me, and then of course my brushes, but everything else is from the drugstore because I know that high school / college students are on a kind of smaller budget as far as makeup goes, or at least I was. Maybe not nowadays. Nowadays it seems like these high school girls have like massive amounts of money for makeup, which I literally had like, I think I had about maybe 10 products in my whole kit when I was in high school. So oh, how the times have changed. Anyway, I hope you guys like this. I will have pictures on my blog with a list of all of the products that I used, in case you're wondering if I said something too quick or whatever. And that's about it. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like it. Okay, so how do you like my hair? Pretty nice, eh? Okay, this is the only thing that I'm gonna use that's not from the drugstore, only because it's just what I'm liking right now. But you know, obviously, sorry about that. I'm going to use my Eyelid Triple Solution BB Cream with my L'Oreal Visible Lift Smooth Absolute, and then I just mix them. And actually, look how much I've used of this. That's amazing. What is going on with my hair? What a freak. So I'm just going to mix those two together on the back of my hand. And then with my Sigma F88, I'm just going to apply that all over my face. My tan's fading, so I don't actually have to use as much as the L'Oreal Visible Lift. Okay, foundation's done. If you can hear dogs barking, it's the neighbors, so sorry about that. Excuse them, they're barking at who knows what. Okay, foundation's on. I'm going to do my concealer, which is my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Under Eye Concealer. And for if you're wondering, I got mine from eBay, and it was like $5 with shipping, I think. Yeah, I think it was like $2.50, and then $2.50 for shipping. If you're wanting to get it, try eBay. It's my favorite, in case you haven't noticed. So I'm just gonna put that underneath my eyes. Now obviously, like, if you're in high school and you have really nice skin, you can totally skip this step, or college or whatever. If you don't have to wear foundation and concealer and everything, don't, you know? I'm only doing it because if I do eyeshadow without foundation, I'm gonna look like a total idiot, because my skin is not perfect. And it never was when I was in high school, unfortunately, but you know, if you don't have to do it, don't do it. I don't want people to think that I expect high school students to wear this much foundation, because I don't. The next thing I'm going to do is my bronzer, NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer. And I'm just going to put that in my cheekbones. And I apologize that I'm using my normal Sigma brushes. But you know, you can get brushes from e.l.f. that are like really cheap, that are nice if you're on a budget. Coastal Scents also, I think they're quite affordable as well. That's the ones that I used when I started out with makeup. Okay, my bronzer is on. For blush, I'm going to use my Milani Baked Blush, and the color is, oh, this is not the one I wanted to use. The color that I'm using is Luminoso, and it's a really nice peach color. And I'm just going to apply that to the backs of my cheeks. I'm going to do my highlighter. Now technically this is not a drugstore product, however, I believe they still have it on their website on urbandecay.com in the sale section, and it's like $4 or $5 or something like that. It's the cream highlight in Moonshine, so that's like drugstore price, so that's why I'm using it as my highlight. I'm just gonna get a stippling brush, and if you wanted to, you could use your fingers. And I'm just gonna plonk that right on the kind of tops of my cheeks. And just kind of buff it in. And it has this like really pretty kind of pinky iridescent glow. It's really, really beautiful. Now I'm gonna prime my eyes using my e.l.f. Eyelid Primer. And I'm just gonna put that all over the lid. And this stuff does feel a bit wet or like bits kind of greasy at first. You think, oh my god, how is this gonna hold my shadow in place? But it does work really well for the price. So if you can't afford, you know, the expensive ones, then you can always substitute with this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my eyebrows on and then I'll be back because I'm assuming you have eyebrows. So I'll be right back. Eyebrows are on. Sorry, excuse my eyes, they look really swollen and my nose is running. I think I've got some allergies going on today or something, I don't know. For my shadow, I'm just gonna use one quad, and this is from CoverGirl. It's the Eye Enhancers. What is the number, or what is the color? That's what it looks like. So it's got the coppery gold, mocha mousse, hot cider, caramel kiss, and creme fraiche. So I'm gonna use that. So the first color I'm gonna take is this white one, where it's more like a cream. And I'm gonna put that right in my brow bone. And then in my inner corner as well. Okay, then I'm gonna take an eyeliner, and this is from Physicians Formula. And this one I think is for brown eyes, but it's just a brown eyeliner. And I'm gonna put that just messily kind of on the bottom section of my eyelid. So closest to the lash line. Just kind of like it was gonna be a thick liner or something. Just gonna blend that out with my fingers. And that liner is actually quite creamy, so it should be quite easy for you to blend out so that it's just nice and soft. That's gonna make your, especially if you are using drugstore eyeshadows, sometimes they're not quite as pigmented as like the higher end ones. And so if you really want it to look like nice and pigmented and stand out, then if you put a liner underneath, it really helps it to, you know, just give it that like extra pigment and extra oomph, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so that's nice and blended out. So the next color I'm going to take is this coppery color, which is hot cider. Yeah, hot cider. And I'm just going to take another E55 brush, and I'm just going to put that right over that liner that we just put down, so you can see how nice and pigmented it is now, because we put that liner down first. So it had something a little bit like kind of tackier to stick to. Oh my god, this color is amazing. Whoa, this is like super nice for fall. I haven't used this palette in so long. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, so you're basically just gonna put it everywhere that the liner was, and then with my smudgy brush, I'm just gonna take a little bit underneath as well. Then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to dip it into the gold a little bit, that gold color, and then I'm going to start blending that out. Just so that it's nice and soft once you get up to the crease. And by putting that brow bone down first, the brow bone color, it makes it a lot easier to blend. Trick! Oh my god, I love these colors. Why don't I wear this palette more often? This is so impressive. And then I'm just going to take the white and then just kind of add a little bit more into that inner corner there. If you want to deepen it up, you can always add that darkest color, but I kind of like how it is just like this, and then it kind of just keeps it simple. It's like, obviously if I wasn't talking and explaining, this wouldn't take very long at all, because it's kind of just a real like plonk, throw it on, you know. I'm just gonna put my mascara on, and obviously if you want to put liner, I know that I know that I wore tons of liner in high school on my waterline. I don't know what it is about high school, but it's like the liner it's all about the liner. I'm not going to, just because I don't want it to be too like, whoa, too much eye makeup. And then of course if you want to put mascara on your bottom lashes, then you can, but I don't like it on me because it makes me look like a druggie. Okay, so there's the eyes done. So you can see it's you know, a little bit smoky, but it's not too much, at least I don't think. It's kind of still soft and it's like, you know, day appropriate. I'm going to use my Rimmel, if I can find it. This is the Rimmel Vinyl Jelly Gloss Lip Liner in 003 Starlit. So it's kind of like a lip gloss. It's like really easy to apply and it feels really slippery, you know? Oh, I got a lot. Oh. So you could technically just leave it at that if you wanted, because it already has that gloss to it. If you don't have much time. See? It's got a nice gloss and it feels really nice too. Oh, I have a hair somewhere. Got it. But I'm gonna just finish off with the gloss. This is the CoverGirl Wet Slicks, and the color is Peaches and Gleam. And there you have it. So a nice glowy kind of face, soft kind of bronzy eye, and then a nice, what is this color? I don't know. Whatever lip. So I hope that helps. I hope that you like it. And again, obviously, if you don't need the foundation, don't do the foundation. If you just want to add some bronzer and then the blush and then your eyes, you know, it's like, I'm just kind of giving you tips of what you could possibly do. I don't mean by any means to follow this exactly. If you think it's too much, if you're on the younger side of high school, or you know, if you're on college, I don't know. I'm just doing a general back to school. So you can do what you want with it, but there's an idea for you, and I hope you like it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!